Ubaba Matota, Ubaba, Babu Jacob Zuma. You know I love President Jacob Zuma. I respect President Jacob Zuma. So don't see me disagreeing with certain things about President Jacob Zuma and confuse them of me hating President Jacob Zuma. That's not it. Highly respect this old man. Very, very old, very, very wise man. And after I had a certain conversation with my grandfather about certain things, realizing how old my grandfather and President Jacob Zuma are, same age by the way, and I recognize something about old people. But I want you guys to listen to President Jacob Zuma. President Jacob Zuma is saying he would be the most happiest man if Julius Malema and the EFF could join the MK party. Listen here.
If IF comes to us, that's what we are looking for now.
Have you spoken to a leader of the EFF about that?
Yes.
And what was his response?
No, that is not for public.
But
No, lalela ngutshela. Why I'm saying so? When we were establishing Umkhonto weSizwe, we met as black parties, including the one we are talking about,
yes,
and discussed and agreed. We are going to take over this pass, what you call. It's something that happened. Whether you like it or not, we are agreed. We actually agreed. The president we are talking about agreed to that. We're together. That this is what we do. So it's not because we are now saying, hey, let us come together, no. Because we realized that us having small little parties, amnyama, it actually depletes the majority of the black people. Because we vote there in different ways. It does not make us achieve what our ancestors said we must achieve. And that's why that discussion was discussed by many, many parties. One day you will know. I'm sure we'll tell you one day who were the people in that meeting.
no, and he has
Agreed.
spoken he has spoken about it in a public platform to say there were these meetings that took place,
which he was part of,
yes,
which he agreed as well,
presentations were made.
which he agrees as well.
Yes.
So why should you think now?
So these rumors now being proven to be fact, proven to be true, about a secret meeting held in Nkandla about Floyd Shivambu and Talimpofu were sent there at first. And then, was it Floyd Shivambu and Vuyane Pambo were sent there at first. And then they were not properly articulating the position of the EFF. Julius Malema had to go by himself. The very famous meeting at Nkandla where they were talking about the EFF dissolving and having a potential of joining the MK party and being whole and being one. That meeting, the famous meeting. Apparently from what the clip I've played you and what I've heard, I hope you heard the same things I've heard. Seems like it's true what has happened there. And it's true the proposal President Jacob Zuma wants the EFF to join the MK party. So, he says he will be the most happiest man. Isn't this proof enough for what I've always been saying, that they are after the leadership of the EFF, because the leadership they started with and the leadership they're currently with is not up to the job. So he would be the most happiest man. How are the possibilities of his happiness happening? Zero, according to me. Unless maybe they surprise us, the leadership, and say, hey, we are joining MK party. Then I'd rather be a political commentator than stop I will stop being in politics. I will vote. I will vote for that party. But I will just be voting for voting. Like, why am I still in this if they're taking away the only thing I know, the only thing I understand, the only thing that has been honest in articulating itself from each position, EFF, and join a holy communion with a party, which, by the way, is not being heard when they are communicating because they're speaking in tongues. They're going through the back doors. They don't want to say what they want to say because they're playing it safe. Isn't that? But no, maybe it's not deceit. Maybe it's not manipulation. Maybe it's not lies. It's the truth. Yeah, you know, it's the truth. So I would be very disappointed if that was to happen. The EFF was to choose to unite with MK Party and be one. Unity of working for a common purpose. I don't have a problem with it. Nobody has a problem with that unity. The unity which is problematic to me is the unity of being one thing. The unity of voting together, there is nothing wrong. The unity of doing things together for a common purpose, for the progressive caucus peoples, for the progressive black people's agenda, there is nothing wrong. But to be one party, West Part dissolving, being in the MK Party, I would be very heartbroken to the core because my political involvement in South Africa and my political interest will be destroyed. But of course, you're speaking in what ifs. That what if is a what if. It will never happen. You can only sabawell the MK Party to have the capable leaders we have. Sabawell. Hey, 15%. As you're 9%, Baba, we are cruising. We are cruising, Baba. We're not trying to take percentage. We're not trying to take leaders from the parties who are performing the best. We are not. We are capable leaders in our own small 9%. Big parties trying to recruit from startups, from small things. 9%, you're insulting it every day, but you are their leaders. Sabawell. Ha, datala ngwina mchansa ngopfu. Chansa ngopfu problem ya n'wina. Problem ya n'wina mahemba. Problem ya n'wina machansa. Mchansa over. You're too exposed in the public. Rather be honest and face the ridicule from the public. But let them ridicule you for your honesty. Lies only have short legs. Piece by piece, they are being exposed. But Sizotin, we are young. We don't know politics. It is what it is. Thank you very much.